Lydam. Some people also mix with the title of Lek Lai, but it is in fact not. This is Lydam. These are droplets which are made using the hot cutting method, not using gasina or gasin phai as we say in Thai. They are small beads, droplets, which you can see here. This one, no damage. And so some are very small, some are larger. They will have a flat surface on one side. This is where they have dropped down onto a metal tray or similar after they have been melted from the raw block of Code Lek Lai or Lek Lai Tam. This is not used with the magical elemental magic of the monks, but is also done by lay masters, but is nevertheless done with kata akom, and there must be a kata invoked or incantation invoked whilst cutting, even though using machinery for the hot cutting method. This is still a Gaia Siddhi elemental substance. It is often used for insertion under the skin, reputed to possess Mahapokasap value, which attracts, of course, money, wealth, treasured possessions. They're also often used, very popular, to insert into rings, which if we have the size, you can contact us and ask us if we can have a ring made, but we need the size. We do not wish to make rings hoping they will fit people, for that would produce problems, and so this has to be a custom order. The other way, of course, is in waterproof casing like this. You will see it has this kind of Lek Lai Jetsi, a little bit of the rainbow colors in it, some green and purpley effects as it reflects the light. So this is Lydam. Because it is made using machinery, using blow torches and very hot instruments, smelting instruments, it is more common because it is easier to find somebody who has the control and command of the incantation than it is to find somebody who is a master of Gasina and has a pure practice enough that the Lek Lai will willfully extract itself from its nest within the rock of the cave and come out to enter into the alms bowl of the monk and form itself into various shapes according to what the monk has cast as a spell. Of course, the cold cutting method of using gasin phai by an accomplished master monk is very attractive. But most monks, and even the Buddha, learned their first vichar from the Lesi and the lay practitioner, and they still do. Most of the Mahasane magic that monks learn, they learn it from their lay master teachers who teach them certain kinds of magic. But the thing about the monk is his purity, his renunciation, and this is different from that of the lay master. So, anyway, although these Lek Lai are not cut by a monk with cold gasina and are hot cut as Lydam, droplets of Lek Lai, black Lek Lai, they have been blessed by Lumpa Prom of Wat Ban Suan, who is the inheritor of the Wicha of his predecessor, the previous abbot of Wat Ban Suan, one of the top 3 Kau sorcery temples of the southern tradition of the Tamnak Taksila Kau, which is the greatest school of sorcery and Buddha magic in the history of Thai amulet making and Thai occultism, or Buddha magic as I prefer to call it. The Lydam can be used for healing. It can be used to immerse in prayer water bowls, to empower. It can be worn as an amulet. It can even be held under the tongue for meditation. The Lursi of Vedic myth were reputedly able to use the Lek Lai to put under their tongue and use its power to levitate. It will increase your power of meditation if you are a practitioner, and it will attract, strangely enough, more of the same substance to it if you are in affinity with the substance. Because now the substance just does not come to you through mysterious circumstances and can be obtained by buying it, does not mean that it is not something miraculous. It is possible that the Lek Lai will not stay with you. The Lek Lai is famous that it will come and go as it pleases, and it will not stay with who it does not please to stay with. It can multiply itself, it can change its size or shape, it can disappear or reappear, or change from one place to another with no apparent explanation. It normally will be attracted to you and appear to you or become available to you when you begin to experience the power of chi or prana, which lies within the breath, and it is an air elemental, and there is a certain element of electromagnetism involved with this particular ascension in meditative practice, and when you attain this, almost for sure you will find yourself coming into possession of a piece of Lek Lai. This is something which I myself fully believe but cannot explain, except that it is mysterious. And the thing about mysteries is you cannot explain them. So, some people believe in the power of Lek Lai and the inhabiting Deva, or the spirit of Lursi practitioners, and that the Lursi, as they practiced in their caves, in their deep jhanic meditations, they became aware of the miraculous adamantine substance which we know as Lek Lai. Lek Lai is an elemental substance which does not come from this planet, but somehow, eons ago, got here and is buried within mountains. How it got there, whether it was through travelling in its own way, according to its own will, and it is a conscious entity, or whether it just became buried under the sediments as erosion came to pass, and oceans became deserts and deserts became oceans. We also have some electromagnetism outside. There is an extremely large thunder and lightning storm going on, which is something I will talk about in a later publication. Lydam, blessed by Lumpur Prom of Wat Ban Suan, with full Khao Aw empowerment in the sacred cave of Khao Aw. We recommend this amulet for its priceworthiness and great power, and its ability to inspire and strengthen your practice if you are a practitioner of meditation, yoga, healing, Reiki, the path of the Thai Lucy, hermit, or Vipassana, insight meditation, mindfulness meditation. If you are a Buddhist who are trying to practice the Magga, the Eightfold Path, the path which leads to Nibbana, then also this is something which you should have with you. Keep it with you always. There are many ways to Bucha. Honey is something that Lek Lai loves to eat. You can bathe it in honey on a small tray or receptacle under the full moon, outside the whole evening, every full moon. This will not only feed and grow your Lek Lai, it will also empower it further. You can perform the incantations for the Lek Lai, but however you perform them with your mouth, make sure you perform it with your heart, and speak to the Deva of the Lek Lai. Speak truly, sincerely, and seriously, and believe it. Address the Lek Lai, and consider it as if you are addressing a real sentient being. If you seriously address and do not play act and half believe, then perhaps you will be able to connect with the Lek Lai. If you can do this, then its mysteries and its blessings will become easily visible and apparent to you, and faith will be such an easy thing, for it will all be visible, how it works, and how it works symbiotically in relationship with you and your development in your practice. As to great wealth, it can bring great wealth, but not to the greedy. It will bring great wealth to those who are meritorious, and those who plan to use wealth for meritorious deeds. Those who wish to propagate the great absolute truth, which Buddhists call the Dhamma. Those who wish to propagate that which will liberate all sentient beings. Those who wish to nourish and propagate and protect the Dhamma and the Buddha Sasana will be protected by the Lek Lai and will prosper. Lydam, now available on lek-lai.com and thailand-amulets.net. This is Ajahn Spencer signing off for now. Watch out for the kata for Lek Lai, which is already published for you to practice. I wish you all a good evening, happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom.